My foodie friend this morning is Chef John Aboud, and that there is a cassoulet. A cassoulet. It sounds sexier than I think it even looks. I don't think I've ever had one. Chef John brought one for me this morning, and we'll be having that a little later. My foodie friend, Chef John Brown, out of Aioli. My brother, good to have you. Good to have you.
Good to be here.
So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
As I said, you have been back home for a few years and doing your thing at Aioli restaurant, Wellesley.
Yes.
And then a couple months ago, you just decided to expand the brand Aioli and do Aioli Marketplace.
Yes.
Where did that come from? Or that was always part of your plan?
Well, somewhere I always thought about having the whole network together. Mm-hmm. So a market, a restaurant, things like going from farm to table, you know. It's always my ultimate goal to just expand, to give people options, to give people convenience, to give people love for food the way we have love for food, you know, as chefs. And I think that really what happened is it became just the right time. Mm-hmm. The location became available, you know, and I just decided, you know what, let me go with it.
Yeah. The concept of the place, I mean, when you walk into the space, it just hits you in terms of if you love food, if you love anything to do with food, it hits you. Yeah. But the concept of the place, tell I mean, educate people as to
Marketplace, the best way I can describe it is as a mixture between gourmet convenience and like a intro to a European market, as you would say, like a trattoria, where they master craftsman crafts different things, and people come and they buy it and they, you know, enjoy a little bit of everywhere of the differences. Being able to get a gourmet meal, a frozen meal I could take home later, you know, it's about giving people back their time, you know, so they don't have to go home and fight up in the kitchen for hours, and they can still have a gourmet, healthy option at there.
Live food is also served at the marketplace as well. So you can go into the marketplace, outside of getting some of these products that we're seeing here, you can walk into the marketplace and also get a meal, sit and have something.
Definitely. It's
best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds, you know, and I think really and truly it has hit what I wanted, which is to give people, you know, an option that's healthy, that's convenient, you know.
So when I attended the launch, guys, as I said, I was seeing a whole line of, I mean, the widest line I think I've seen locally here, and you've carefully, I think, packaged everything, chef, from, I mean, pestos to a roasted pepper sauce to everything to
grana padano cheese.
You stuffed olives, and you've done everything that, as I said, that makes me, the foodie, could come in and just pick up and go.
And I mean, the sky is the limit, you know. It's never, on my side, I'm never going to stop creating and doing new things, because it's what keeps me energetic and loving what I do, you know, and it's also what keeps people coming and enjoying that, and giving them also a taste so they know, you know, they know what's out there, you know. So
your background, chef, is, I mean, you've been on the US circuit, you've done Europe. I mean, what your background, if you've ever dined at Aioli, it's Italian, firstly, I think.
It's that mixy base is more Italian French, definitely.
Italian French. But tell us a little bit about, I mean, you have studied and traveled extensively studying food.
Yes, definitely. And also experiencing food as well. That's an important thing, you know. Trying hard to be a chef is not the best way, you know. You have to let those things come naturally. Experience and pushing yourself to grow, allowing yourself to make mistakes, understanding is most important. But I think for me, it's the experiences we have, like eating as people, that really trigger sensors. And then you know, okay, well, this is so exposing yourself, you know, traveling, going, eating, dining at different restaurants all over the world. And work experience, basically, you know. Training wise, it's hands-on. They had the school aspect of it, which is very important, you know. But what we get from a day in, day out of working the entire day, serving people and working in a kitchen, the only experience that could really teach you is doing it.
Where you feel comfortable, the cuisine that you feel comfortable in, what could you choose that, or based on your experience, it's too wide to say?
Well, I think it always comes back to French Italian.
French
So
Italian.
you have classical French techniques, Italian ingredients, French ingredients, and you just bring them together in a blend.
Which is what you did at Aioli.
Yeah, I mean the rest of Europe is there, it's present, but those are the heavy bases. You know, you have a little bit of Spain, Greece, you have turning over into Morocco, the rest of the world, the Middle East in certain cases. You know, I think with a lot of chefs nowadays, we're starting to realize that fusing different techniques and cultures together is the way forward, you know, because you're giving people exotic flavors that, you know, they don't have. They can't say that they've tasted before, and it keeps them coming back for new stuff.
How did local Trinidad and Tobago culture, way of food affect what you did over the years in terms of your education of food over
Definitely enhanced it because I mean in Trinidad, I mean this is what started me. So our flavor, our local taste, and also being able to know when something is well seasoned, when something tastes good, when it doesn't. We know that we Caribbean people have a very sensitive palate. You know, we can pick up on things. So then taking that outside there and learning that type of cuisine, and then putting the little extra pinch here or the extra touch here or the twist there. You know, so definitely like our Trini style of cooking gave me that strong foundation. So no matter what technique I learned or where it was, I was able to bring it back to our palates so that we have...
Wow. Everything is fresh at Aioli Marketplace. I mean, I got confused in terms of just how many things were available. You kind of take us through what are some of the packaged products that you can walk in and just experience.
Okay, so from fresh to frozen is basically how I like to say it.
From fresh to frozen.
Yeah. So you can get anything. You can get fresh pasta with a bottle of olive oil, some shaved Grana Padano cheese, a bottle of wine, and just go home, and in 10 minutes you have it dinner, you know?
Right.
So this, like the fresh pasta, for example, you can buy this straight out of the showcase store like
There's
that.
an impressive pasta display at the market. Yeah.
So then that's that. So you can literally compose your own meals, but you can also, for convenience, pick up like frozen salmon, for example.
This is frozen salmon.
Yeah.
Emergency dinner. This is ready to just toss in the oven.
You defrost this fully, and you oil a pan. You put this skin side down, and then you just put that butter on top of it. It's a compound butter, and in 15 minutes you have
dinner.
A gourmet.
Yeah. So fresh to frozen, because as I said, that there is the marinated artichokes, marinated olives. All these are fresh.
All these are created as antipasto items, and you could just take them home, display it, you know, have some guests over, give them olives, give them marinated artichokes. You know, and then they have products that are like the quinoa salad, for example. So healthy, on-the-go alternatives, but they taste good.
But farm to table has always been important to you. I remember when I spoke to you at Aioli and when at the restaurant, you were very much in terms of what was fresh out of the ground.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to establish that network. You know, and I have a couple people on board right now, so they're trying the growing aspect of it, also like the proper taking care and raising of animals and rearing of animals as well. So we're trying to get into the whole network too, you know. So
and encourage it, I think, locally as well. Encourage it locally.
You know, because we have to step up our brand too, as a country.
I saw jams in little bottles. I mean, I'm trying to remember all the things that I saw. It's a real wide range, Chef John.
Yeah,
that
you
did.
And that's the thing too. Like, you know, there's so many things that can be done. At what point do we say, okay,
stop?
That's enough.
Yeah.
You know, let me stop
shouldn't.
for now, because you know.
Yeah, just go with it.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Yeah, I can't stop yet.
This here is a cassoulet. So it's
Cassoulet, cassoulet.
Right. So when I think somewhere else said that you said casserole, this isn't a casserole, cassoulet. I said, explain for our simple minds, what is a cassoulet?
All right, so a cassoulet is a traditional French white bean stew from Languedoc region of France, so Toulouse. So that is where duck and foie gras and all that fatty, good French stuff that we love and is dominant with heavy red wines and truffles, and so this is the area of France I'd most probably live if I had to choose. And this is my favorite.
So it's in here.
So in here there is shredded duck confit, right, which is salt cured duck legs that have been cured for 24 hours and then rinsed off. And then it has traditional French white beans, right? Toulouse white beans, right? And then 3 different cuts of pork, which would be
Three different cuts of pork in there.
Which would be ladons, pork shoulder, and Toulouse sausage. So
all in there.
All inside of it.
And baked.
Yes. And then baked in breadcrumbs on top. And don't forget ladles of duck fat.
Ladle.
Just a nice ladle of duck fat on the top.
It's a ridiculous meal.
For 10 in the morning, you need a glass of red wine.
But you're telling me off air that this is your favorite dish of all time.
Yes, hands down. This is the flavor that's compiled in there, the history and it's, everything about the dish.
Wow. I feel like we should stop talking. You're plating, and I really want to just taste because...
Well, this is literally like a family dish. So
family style type.
We're just going to dig in.
You're serious? You're not. This is not fancy plating and that kind of thing. Yeah,
not at all. This is enjoy.
Wow. So it'll be different textures because I'm really just seeing meat.
Definitely.
You know me too well, chef. Wow. Chef, while you're plating yourself, right?
Yes.
This is, I suppose, what you like to cook and like to eat. But at the restaurant, what's your favorite dish? Would you have a favorite dish that you enjoy?
My restaurant, I love my salmon. Salmon with the truffle hollandaise and the basil mashed potatoes, because like the pepper sauce that I crafted in Aioli works perfectly with our dish.
Right. So take yourself out to the restaurant now, and you're in a deserted island somewhere, lost. 3 ingredients you must have. Okay,
3 ingredients I must have. Is it just me, or do I believe I've answered this question for you before?
I can't remember, but for one of the 3 ingredients you must have. You're on a deserted island.
Truffles, foie gras, and caviar.
No, there's no way on a deserted island you can get those things.
You just told me 3 ingredients that I could have.
Yeah.
Tell me 3 ingredients.
So say like truffles.
Truffles, foie gras, and caviar. The 3 finest things in life.
The top of the chain. Right. Can I taste? Yeah, can I taste? So this is just a dig in. You don't need a knife here.
You don't need anything. You can use it all the way.
This is just. So I am having. This is duck and 3 types of pork.
See how rich that is? You need the red wine now.
It's just meat here, just sitting here.
Demi-glace as well, so traditional French brown stock and Espanol reduced by a half and then put into a glaze. So there's a lot of time and effort goes into such a dish, huh? And that's what the French word details. A very long time, small details, all done right. Steps.
I think I just decided on my Christmas dish this year.
I serve cassoulet in the Aioli marketplace from time to time as a special. Cheers. And yeah, people love it. Things like paella as well. You want to bring that unified, harmonious mixture of ingredients together. Those are that's what Europe is about. Sure. And the Caribbean is about that too. Our dishes are very much like that. We have unanimous pots, pilaus and curries and stews.
One pot.
Yeah, where there's a lot of flavors coming together.
This is really good, sure.
I know, it is.
Thank you very much. Thanks for dropping by this morning. Merry Christmas, and tell the entire family Merry Christmas first. Check it out, guys. The Aioli Marketplace. A new space, as I said, it's already an experience, I think, when you walk in there. And it's an entire array of products that you can, as Chef said, just experiment with. You can't try everything one time. So you need to check it, experiment from fresh to frozen, as he said. Chef John Aboud doing some fantastic stuff there up at LSC Plaza. Thank you very much, Chef, for dropping by this morning. We take a short break, guys. We're coming back. Foodie friends dropping by. The holidays is here. To have a wonderful Christmas, guys. Stay with us here. Christmas Intercarnival right here on A Cup of Joe.